This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On second down, he'll let it fly. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12 who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's going to make a statement.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
Back to the ground game on the left. Smashes through the tackle. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run.
Wow, what an impressive-looking run. You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden and Felix Jones both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
That's one that DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Balls are fired complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Quick pass on the fly motion. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's here to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football there on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
He's raising the volume on second and goal. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe.
Let's go.
It's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is.
These opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. Now they'll try the right side. stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Fuck.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at home.
After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stokes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes in the 22.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the coordinator.
Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
You know, recently, it is a great play, and I think they were nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it pay dividends on that 3rd down.
It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. And he's rolled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Just enough time to get off one more snap. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. He's going to pass. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
And the Wolverines in the hurry-up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
In other schools around the country, Slippery Rock, 75. Mercyhurst University, 31.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At the 40, there he goes. Jumped on top of the pile.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on fourth down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that fourth down.
So that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away and makes the decision. But maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that. I know that.
He's looking for a man on second down. They're trying to get to it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll put the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time on target. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's an easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Snares it outside. It's Thomas. And he'll be beaten down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Quarterback will audible. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Offense set on first down. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Feeling some heat. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye out when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Here's a quick throw out to the left. At midfield, he's got room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
One of the first things I want to do when I come into a game is I'm going to go, where do I have the advantage? Where are my guys better than yours? And maybe they feel good about their matchup out wide. Some of those wide receivers making some of these big plays down the field. This is a good sign for this offense.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Now improvising. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating, man. You got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
When the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play, timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
Come on, bruh.
Intercepted.
Like, come on, man. Like, 2K, y'all on bullshit, bruh. That shit is weird, bruh. He wide open, bruh. Fuck is he switch sticking right there, bruh? That shit. Oh my god, bruh. Fucking NCAA, bruh. Shit, y'all. Let him get that fluke ass interception, bro. Bullshit.
They're in the red zone. They've got it at the 17.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive,
What the fuck just happened? Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, bro.